Happy Friday! Although UK business activity did contract in May, and the Fed minutes were pretty hawkish, so Walsh will take over a Fed leaning towards a hike. It's Friday the 22nd, I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. So flash PMI for May dropped below 50 after 11 months of consecutive growth. Businesses are citing falling output, surging inflation and supply shortages and job cuts. And political chaos is doing its bit for that matter too. Speaking of which, Streeting launched his leadership bid. He made a pretty bold opening gambit, claiming Britain's future lies with Europe and one day back in the European Union. The Makerfield by-election is confirmed for June 18th and 65% of the voters there backed Leave in 2016. Burnham, who has been a little contradictory around his own Brexit position, will be watching that one very carefully. He's on the ballot after no other Labour names came forward, but we did always expect a two-horse race there between Burnham and Reform. But the stakes are high for Burnham. If he loses Makerfield, the door to number 10 will slam in his face. Reeves has been on. She announced a cost of living package which has suspended some tariffs on some supermarket foodstuffs, repackaging those price caps which did not land well. She's also cut VAT to 5% on theme parks, cinemas and children's meals. Fun fact for the budget nerds, that is projected to cost around £1.8 billion. Over in the US, the minutes landed from Powell's final Fed meeting and they were pretty hawkish. Some policy firming would become appropriate if or when inflation stays above 2%. And there were also calls to remove the easing bias from the statement entirely. Bloomberg called it the most hawkish minutes since July 2023. Meanwhile, Walsh will be sworn in at the White House today. He will have his work cut out to deliver rate cuts for Trump, especially where the Fed independence remains under a microscope. In the market, cable is fairly flat. We're trading around 134.25 against the dollar. We are flat against the euro too, around 115.60, and euro dollar is around 116.10 on the open this morning. So that's it from me, capping off another week. Thank you for joining me once again. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the bank holiday Monday, and of course that leaves me to wish you well and say see you next Tuesday.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.